Hello, kindergarten. It's reading time. Today we will assess your understanding of the lesson from our last two videos. We will begin by reviewing our objectives and our you will statements. Hopefully we will be adding them to our I can wall after this assessment. Our objectives are to predict what will happen in a story by looking at the title and illustrations. Ask and answer questions about a story that we read. Retell main ideas or important facts from a story. Making connections between a story and your experiences. Recognizing beginning, middle, and end. Our you will statements. You will be able to predict what will happen next in a story by looking at the cover, title, and illustrations. You will be able to ask and answer questions about a read aloud. You will be able to retell a story that you have been read. You will be able to connect information and events in a story to personal experiences. You will be able to recognize the beginning, middle, and end of a story. Yesterday, we read Pete the Cat and the New Guy. We discussed the details and practiced predicting what was going to happen by looking at the pictures. For our assessment, you will go to the class website on the quiz page and fill out the Google form quiz for our Pete the Cat story. Okay. So our classroom website, click on quizzes, and right here at the top is our Pete the Cat and the New Guy quiz. Fill that out and submit it. And the second part, you will retell the story using your choice of media. You can either make a video of yourself retelling the story, or you can draw a retelling on paper or in paint on the computer and submit it by Google Documents, or your parents can email it to me if that would work better. If you want to use the paint program, you just pull up paint and make our art bigger, and you can practice drawing. So first we have Pete. And let's see, he's got his guitar that he's playing. And then there's the new guy that he shows up. He's wearing a hat. And he's carrying a box that's covering his face. He's got his sneakers sticking out. Alright. So at the beginning, the new guy shows up. He's feeling kind of shy. He's hiding behind his box. And Pete and his friends see him. And then in the middle, you find out his name is Gus. And he's a platypus. That means he's got a big nose. Or big bill there. And let's see, he had web feet. And the tail. And he's feeling a little sad. So you know what? We're gonna draw some tears. Let's make blue. You remember why he was sad? Let's see, he couldn't juggle like octopus. Octopus juggling balls. And let's see, he couldn't climb a tree like squirrel. And He couldn't play leapfrog with Grumpy Toad, 'cause Pete could jump. But when Gus tried, he could only jump a little bit, right? And then, finally, what happened? Then, see, Gus didn't come out to play, and Pete was sad, but he hears this noise, and it excites him. Why was he excited? Because it was Gus playing the drums. And see, Pete loves to jam, just like his friends. So he found something that made everybody happy, because they could play together. Well, let's see, we can draw it out in paint. You can draw it on a piece of paper, or you can just make a video telling me in your own words what happened in our story. All right, I look forward to seeing your pictures and your videos and the results of your quizzes. Have a good evening.